What's up, everybody? This is Chris Rivers, the host of the Words Matter podcast. We're here at Portland Community College on the first night of the Rose City Showcase. I'm with one of the event founders, Miss LaShea Chatman. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How you doing, Chris?
Good. It's pretty special that we can be here in year 22 of this event. I remember year one when we were at Grant High School.
Yes.
I believe your daddy was there running around, helping set up, and a lot of your family members. So,
absolutely.
Tell us, what does this mean to you that you and Canaan have been able to keep this event going on for 22 years strong?
You know, honestly, Chris, it's been a blessing because, as you know, I mean, tournaments come, tournaments go, but a stickler and, you know, something that everybody looks forward to every year. I mean, this is it, you know,
Right.
And, you know, thanks to Canaan and you and everybody else that's really, you know, helped with this village, and now it's a success. So.
Right. Thank you for that. When I spoke to Canaan last week, he said one of the things that he really hoped for when he started this was that this could be successful for many years because it was Black owned, for us, by us. Tell me what that means to you, knowing that it's you and him, it's your family, it's your friends. I just met Sharday at the front table.
Exactly.
And it's people who just rallied around to come contribute to this event.
I would say one of the things is the fact that, you know, being in Portland, born and raised myself, and our children being born and raised here, you know, it's a different environment. Like, this isn't, you know, what you would consider like a Black place, but as you know, but being one of the Black families that's been in this community forever and being able to have something in the community before it was gentrified, and, you know, still able to come back and still give back and be in our same element, it just feels great. You know, It just shows the support of the people that was pushed out. They still come back in and they help. You know, they're excited, they want to be here, and so it's never a dull moment.
Right. As we were setting up earlier, Canaan, I could see the joy in his face. He said that we're here at PCC, we're next door at Jeff, and we ride the street at Park Rose. He says you don't have to even get off Killingsworth.
Man.
So what does that mean to you to be able to have it in the community? I mean, you've been at Grant, Lewis and Clark, and at PCC over the 22 years.
Man, listen, so, you know, for me and our kids, our personal children, we're all demos. So this is my neighborhood. I grew up
That's
here.
Jefferson Democrats, folks.
Yes, I'm a demo all day. My children are demos. You know, my husband was Techman, but, you know, anyways. But for us to be able to have it again in our community, for us, by us, it just means a lot. You know what I'm saying? And also, like I said earlier, just, you know, the community comes out and they support. And we're going to have this gym, you know, packed and full because people love to see that happen.
Right.
You know, they look forward to this tournament every year. And here we are.
Yes. What makes this tournament different to me is that obviously we've had a long history of players who've come through to make it to the NBA, the Isaiah Thomases, the Dwight Howards, Michael Beasleys, Kevin Loves, on and on. But you guys are doing this for the next generation of kids.
Absolutely.
I mean, Canaan's been at every level of basketball. You've been a part of that journey. So what keeps you guys coming back?
I think just the joy that we have. Him, for one, as being a player and play, you know, all his life, all the way through. And then our children playing, you know, my sons, and then my daughter was actually in the tournament, and cousins and friends. And so, you know, I think, you know, again, for me, just as a mom and just a person in the community, I just love it. Like, I love seeing old families that I haven't seen maybe a year or two or three, and we hugging and, you know, catching up. And then we in the gym and we watching it being packed out, and we laughing because we started with the littles, and now here we are with these big old boys that are either in high school or, you know, going into high school. And so I've been to been on every level of that stage, you know, myself personally. So it's just easy to, you know, have those conversations with people that are just starting, or people like me that are vets, and like you that's a vet, because we done been here, done all that, and here we are circling back around. So, you know, it's an honor, it's a privilege, and, you know, just really, really thankful to be healthy and, you know, to be able to continue to, you know, provide for the community this entertainment and all this fun and love, and, you know, just have a nice, quiet, peaceful event.
Good. You mentioned that you've been through this entire journey of basketball as a mom. All your kids have been very, very successful and accomplishment. But although Canaan's not in the game of basketball anymore, he's kind of like Jay-Z. He can't fully get away from it. But tell us something that we don't know that you think keeps bringing him back.
I would say mainly is, Canaan is a behind the scenes guy. You've been friends with him for over 25 years, so you know him, very well. And I think the joy is the grind of it. I mean, whether, he looks like he's just cool, breezy, but Canaan is a grinder, as you know, because you're the same. And I think that part of it, just grinding and making sure that, things is getting done correctly, and him being able to just, function and working with folks and, over here hustling this team and having this team come, that team come. I think he likes, and it sounds weird, but I think he likes that part of the grind of it. I think it makes him feel good to
I can relate
know
to
that people are looking forward for that call from him. Hey, you're going to be in my tournament, and, whether he believes it or not, people really do want to be a part of, this wave that he started 22 plus years ago.
Good. Well, on behalf of everyone in the community, Greater Portland, Washington, we want to thank you for bringing the Rose City Showcase back for year 22, and also being a part of the Words Matter podcast. And this is the first time we've gone live on set.
Okay.
So I want to thank my man DJ Ambush in the back, making sure that I look good.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's getting my Denzel side. But thank you so much. You got to get back to make sure the front door's checked. We got to make sure we collect all our bills.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So much.
Love you so much.